Hello guys, Sir Grandelot here. New game just dropped, Tales and Tactics. By new game I mean it has been in early access for a while, but the proper release just dropped on Steam, and it's also very cheap. What kind of game is it? If you're familiar with anything like autochess, TFT, Slave Aspire to some extent, and Super Autobattler as well, you're not going to have a difficult time understanding how it works. It's both PvE and PvP. PvE has a ton of content and unlocks, and every run feels like playing a proper, doing air quotes, roguelike game, because between the different kinds of equipments, units combination, and special events, every run feels completely different from the other. And there is also multiplayer, which is essentially like Super Autopath, meaning that you do not fight against other players in real time, but you set up a team, and on round 1 you fight against the team of someone else from round 1. And it's all done not in real time, just automatically, which means you can play things at your own pace, which for me is absolutely amazing. Because one of the things that I like the least about this kind of game is when you have to fight PvP multiplayer with time limits, and you have to worry about how other people play slowly, and I just dislike it. Let's have a quick PvE run just to show you how the game feels like. The starting character is this dude, and as you play the game you unlock everything. The way things are unlocked doesn't require a lot of grinding at all. It's very quick. More than anything, it's a way to introduce game mechanics a bit at a time, to avoid making it a bit confusing for new players, because some stuff can be, I wouldn't say necessarily difficult, but there is a lot to take in, especially if you've never played this kind of game. The way it works is there are two boards, our board, the enemy board, and we set up a team by purchasing units here on the shop. There are a lot of things to keep in mind when you play the game, like which special abilities your characters have, what special abilities your units have, which composition is going to fit better. I want to get a double Sebastian to start. And let's start the fight. The fight itself is automatic. The strategic part about the fight itself involves the positioning, because where you put your units can sometimes be the difference between winning and losing. Then during the purchase and army setup process, there are a lot of things to keep in mind. For example, a unit like this one is a caster. In general, they want to stay a little bit at the back. A unit like Sebastian is a tank. He wants to stay at the front to protect our casters. And then there are, this is another tank. This one is a damage dealer. It's a fighter. Some are melee, some are ranged. Same for the casters. Some can attack from far away, some they want to be in close range. There are melee casters, and some are very, very good. And then there are factions, which are extremely important. The meaning of a faction is when you have more units, the required amount of units from the same faction, you get a different bonus, and those bonuses can be game-changing. They can make an insane difference for our units. Well, you know what? I could give a staff to Bluk, because Bluk is a unit that doesn't necessarily scale well in the late game, but it's not even complete S. I had a couple of runs that I won by having a high tier Bluk carry me in the late game. As you can see, outside of special abilities, the two armies walk one into each other, so having the tank at the front ready to engage everyone is extremely important. Tanks tend to survive very well, other units not so much. Uro, if I go to Uro, you see there is an arrow here. It would activate the Brawler trait, which gives 150 XP to everyone, plus 25% for the Brawlers. Essentially, Uro and Sebastian would become god among men. I kinda like that idea, so let's do it. Nothing here is particularly interesting. We reroll, we get another Bluk, which is always nice, and we can move on. Here we have two tanks doing all the damage, while our Bluk at the back is dealing damage and using his own ability. His ability is he can possess an enemy unit for a few seconds, and that enemy unit will attack other enemy units. And it's pretty neat. It's pretty neat as an ability. Here, don't see anything interesting. Let's reroll. All of this is garbage. Oh my god. I guess we run a double. Unless I want... Yeah, I would rather run a double. Yeah, let's run a double instead of wasting one star to purchase units I don't really care about too much. Let's go like this. I think you should be able to win anyway. No, don't jump on my ranged... I possessed the same guy at the same time. What the hell? I have a bad feeling about this. Our tank is imploding. Oh, we possessed the nuker. Yeah, that's not looking very good. That's not looking good. Oh no, we lost. We have just been BTFO. Extra base trait for all mythical units. When I slay a boss, I get a copy of it as a... Let's take this one. It can be fun. Contract, fine. There are a ton of events, and this is just a quick video that I want to make to showcase the game a little bit. I will not go too deeply into each event and each encounter because it would be an extremely long video. Let's see. Oh my god, we're getting completely BTFO. Grand is not terrible. Fine, let's get a Grandi. We put him on the field instead of this dude. He's a melee scrapper. We can put him here. So he will engage there after those dudes are already hitting our tanks. Then I invest 5 cash there. Lucky Clover. Can I get anything? Proton is nice. I could get a Proton. Let's get a Proton. I changed my mind. Let's sell Gundi and let's use a Proton. Let's go. Proton is a very odd unique because his attack becomes spell damage, meaning that it's a unit that scales different compared to others, and if you can get him to hit hard in the late game, it obliterates stuff one at a time because he's a single target nuker. And the main issue of this dude is that he's not tanky at all. Like, he gets insta-gibbed very quickly. For each vault level, that's actually very nice. Cloning capsule is so good if we can start surviving. Let's get the cloning capsule. It's a bit of a meme run. It's a little bit of a meme run. Experiment B then bounces to a random ally, granting them... Oh my god. It's so weird, I like it. I just like the idea. I had to spend a bit of time there reading because there are some fights, some events that I have not met yet. I had honestly never seen an experiment be available. I kinda like it. It makes me happy. Maybe I should pick it up. I mean, I should put it on the field. Here we have a couple of rerolls available. See if I can... Oh, we have another Sebastian, which means he's going to be our Giga Tank. We sell Uro. We put on the field Experiment B. Hopefully I will not regret this. And we give him a cloning capsule so that every time that he survives, we can duplicate it. And... Experiment bounces to the foe with the highest attack damage, stealing, then dealing... Okay, fine. Let's give him a sword as well. Then we can duplicate this dude. This run is so round. I'm loving it. Needless to say, I've been enjoying the game a lot. Really, really a lot. It has an insane amount of replayability. That was not good for... Oh my god. That guy is taking a dump on our soul. Can we take it down in time? Yes, okay. Let's do the library thingy. We get instant level up, which is nice when we are, you know, at 0 XP. Yeah, I will pick this one. And we save the item and later we use it to instantly level up. Then, here at the shop we can purchase any of these things. Luckily we have exactly 14 gold, which will allow us to get something absolutely disgusting. Let's give the mallet of meshing to our experiment bee. Just the idea makes me happy. Let's fight... as you can see, the rewards for which enemy we fight are different. This one gives XP, less cash, but I have a lot of cash. Then we invest, we reroll. To this. We reroll again. None of these are particularly interesting. Let's do reroll. Oh! He's leveling up! It's becoming unstoppable! A force of nature. I don't know. Maybe. These are cheap. Let's get them. Proton level 2 is definitely going to be worthy of getting some items. His range is a bit short, which is unfortunate, but let's go. Here there is the power level of our units. Let's speed up the battle. And you can see how the fight is going, because as you lose hit points on our units, this goes down, same for the enemy. If you have a healing, it will go up a bit. It's a good way to properly see if a fight is balanced and maybe it's completely turned around by a specific unit, or if you're getting just completely BTFO without way of recovering it from it. At the end of a run, by the way, there is also a very nice overall fight results screen. Cloning Hex. The boss's morphlings become copies of a unit in this hex. I'm not a huge fan of this guy having so many Sebastians, but I think we're getting dicked on this fight. Let's see what happens. Let's create a wicked cop hash. Let's turn in the contract. Gain a couple of weapon banners, but those are not very interesting for us. Gain a meat component. Okay. A hex not even front gains the minimizer modifier. 20% damage increase. Increase in damage dealt and taken by 20%. Let's pick this one. I cannot invest. I could level up. This one. Let's level up now. No, the more I think about it, the more sounds like a bad idea, but I should save for later. Let's save it for later, for the next time. And Prage? Oh, temporary potion. Let's stifle this one. Okay, so far so good. Our tier 2 Sebastian here tanking the enemy boss pretty hard, and we did it! GG, first boss down. Now there is a rest area, and when we rest, the army size increases. And we got the boss! Director Clog. He's a caster who wants to stay at the far back. Okay, good to know. Let's fight this lady. We definitely want to field that guy. I could give a mythic trait to our Sebastian. So that he gets... yeah, let's do it. I want to believe in Sebastian for this run. I definitely want to hashtag believe in Sebastian. Let's invest, do a few more rolls. Not too many though. An experiment, so our experiment now tiers up, levels up to tier 3. What do we roll? A Sebastian, that's very good. Giga Sebastian at the front. We're unstoppable. The run is essentially won. On a unit to permanently transform into a random unit of one higher rarity and the same tier. Okay, I wish I had noticed that earlier. I didn't notice it. That would have been very nice. Especially when recording and making video, it's difficult to pay attention to absolutely everything. No, our Sebastian is getting BTFO! Can we still make it? Yeah, there is only soft stuff left. Luckily. Contract. Let's see. Contract. Will be turning when you win a combat without any of your units dying. Let's hashtag believe. Our temporary potion is granted 10 armor and regeneration for the combat. Fine. Alright. First we need to tell the game that we're going to a combat room. Oh, I want that. I want the extra spell power for our big dude over here. Drop this on an enemy unit to make it infatuated this fight. When an infatuated unit is not adjacent to an ally, but could be, they will move towards one instead of performing other action. Okay. Oh, Sebastian. Another free roll. A proton. And I will not use other rolls now because I want to have money later to invest. We can duplicate an uncommon. I could get a couple of duplicates for Experiment B, which is currently our only uncommon. But Experiment B is equipped with the cloning capsule, meaning that he is making progress by itself very quickly. I don't want to waste the uncommon duplicator later because there is a chance that I may want to replace, maybe not Proton, but maybe Blook later for some beefy uncommon unit. We shall see. We shall see. Everything is good. Unfortunately, the enemy has so much stuff up front, and let's try to do this. I want to make him tankier. He's going to have to tank a lot this fight. We're very far ahead. As you play the game, you will get to learn one of the factions are the undead. All the units of the undead, if you have a faction bonus, come back to life. And it's something to pay very close attention to, because sometimes you think, well, easy, no worries, GG, and then mid-fight, all the undeads come back, and you're like, oh. So, it can be very tricky. Meet as the base, health, and when we have whether... Okay. Health, armor, increases attack damage. Okay, or attack damage, mana, invisible, 50 bonus spell power. Oh, wow. Oh. 15 attack damage. because attack damage, mana, invisible and extra spell power. Although it's not permanent, but Proton Chew is going to make holes with that combination. Let's pick it up. It would be nice to have a melee unit with that, but we don't have it. And the fact that he will not be able to be targeted for a few seconds, and at the same time he's going to be dealing a ton of damage, actually activate my almonds quite a bit. Let's pick that fight. Spell power to this dude, and then let's see what we get. Reroll time, Sebastian, based and Sebastian peeled. We can have a tier 4 Sebastian. Look at the stats! He's so tanky right now. Nothing useful. Let's invest. We could, in theory, use an uncommon duplicator to level up our experiment B to 4, but I think we're very far. Oh, wait. Permanent transform into one higher rarity, same tier. A random unit, one higher rarity, same tier. Might actually do it with experiment B, because we're getting an extra copy next round anyway. Oh, only on the enemy. On an enemy unit. Oh. Who's the leader? There we go. This dude is the leader. So if I transform it in a random thingy... Dragon Marksman. They lost one trait, that's nice. That's actually very nice. Everyone is attacking JF Sebastian. Please don't die, JF Sebastian. You are my only hope. Not really, but... I don't like when my units die. Level up. This one is for mushroom teams. This perk counts as having an additional vanguard in play. We do not have any. Gain 8 star points worth of random healer units. I wouldn't mind getting... I mean, these are worst case. We... how to say that? We sell them all and we get some extra cash. Let's get a bounty. When an enemy dies very quickly. I don't know. Contract can be turned in when the lodestone has been charged 10 times. Fine. Let's keep going. Oh, we get to register office. Let's see. Ooh, mana regeneration and cost reduction. Yeah. Yeah. Leave. We give him the mana bracelet. Skill lodestone. When the wearer would use their skill, instead adds a charge to the lodestone. When the contract is completed after discharge, you destroy... Well, of our units, the one that is less insane in terms of skill is Blook. And I think we are so far ahead of the curve. And I also have the chance to automatically level up, which is nice. Let's do it. Reaper. In combat rooms, a random X gains the Reaper modifier. A unit placed there gains attack speed and immense lifesteal. Immune to crowd control. Okay. Transform all friendly units on your bench into a random unit of one higher rarity and the same tier. And unequip any items equipped to them. Huh. No, let's do that. So one of our units is a Reaper. Let's do this. And Nothing that particularly activates my almonds there. Here we have a Sir Grind a lot XP that we can sell, another Sir Grind a lot XP. Oh yeah, all these dudes we can very safely sell them later. Let's use this one before I forget. Let's turn in the contract. Get a bunch of XP. Let's use that. Let's roll. Nah. Oh my god, this one is so good. This one is so good. But let's hashtag believe that later we're going to get something even more busted than that. I'm going to sell the Sir Grind a lot XP to invest. Sell this one and this one as well. And the Oakengard as well. Now, who do I want to have a crazy amount of life leech and attack speed? Probably him. Probably. We have a rare duplicator, meaning that as soon as we get another director clog, we can duplicate it and get an extra one. And I will also give him the cloning capsule now. Temporary buff. Drop this on an enemy unit to ever shrink or grow in the thigh. You don't know. Oh my god. No, let's go without. I'm deeply concerned. Worth remembering, we have a unit that doesn't do anything right now. This one, he only auto-attacks. We're very far behind the power level of our enemy, but we're doing good. We managed to recover quite a bit. GG. Let's travel to the dungeon tail. Okay, let's do it. Here we roll a dice. We got 11, not great. Curse have some obviously negative effects on our run. I will not go any further. We just get some cash. Oh, Rogue Rustbot. It's going to take a dump into my soul. Very likely. Not guaranteed, but very likely. Let's reroll. Nothing, let's reroll. Prince Army. They put a lot of heart into this game. Definitely. Oh, Director Clog. GG. Can do another roll. Let's do one more roll. Turbo the snail. Nah, we're not sticking with Clog in the late game. Oh, the temporary bonus is breakdance causes the unit to attack all adjacent enemies with normal attack damage when they gain the original skill. If unused, the potion is destroyed. Yeah, we don't need it right now. Please don't take a dump into my soul, Gigamech dude. Our tank is tanking. Oh, he survived with barely any hit points. He didn't die. JF Sebastian lived. Obtain a random powerful, impactful artifact found in Dungeon Tales. Whenever your units cast for the third time each combat, they gain a shield for 30% of their maximum HP. Your star point rolls are always power rolls, which result in a duplicate. Let's do that. Oh, campsite. Raise army size. We are now at 6, which is the cap. Outside of special abilities, because there are some traits and combination that allow extra stuff to be put on the board or outside the board. Wait. Yes, let's the regional goblin toss. Please. Please, please, please. Oh, it was a 20. It was a 20 and it downgraded to a 16. It's still pretty good, but 20 would have been better. We need a ton of XP to level up. I would rather get some of that. Let's roll. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, ho, 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 ho. Really? Like this? I mean, okay, I'm not complaining. There you go, stay there for a moment. Nothing interesting. Let's roll again, an extra proton. Let's roll. Oh, ho, 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 disgusting! Let's roll. Another proton, nice. Well, what we're missing is a healer. I really wouldn't mind a healer. So many duplicator things. Let's wait a little bit, just a little bit. There, attack your friends. X modify. Oh, there. Oh my god, the Shredomatic. Go, Shredomatic, obliterate. Jesus, it hits like a truck. Ah, these are the undead. They just came back. And there is not much that you can do when you play against the undead. But when you do play undead, your rounds feel very, very different. Because when the undead come back, they lose hit points automatically. If you have some healers that can keep your undead alive, when they come back, and you add abilities that scale in the late game, then interesting things can happen. Is it time? Is it time? Because I would really like a healer, but Holly is really nice. Let's have a Holly here. Give him a staff. Fine, let's do this, so levels up to 3. Reroll. Nothing interesting. Yes, please. We actually do this right away. Up. Need to pay 1 hit point for a proton. Fine, let's do it. That's one of the negative effects of curses. Unfortunately, it happens. I don't want to use the lodestone on anyone right now. I don't want to run the risk. You know what, actually? Let's give it to him. Oh, to make it infatuated this fight. There. So that unit is going to move forward and be much closer to us. That's an extra thingy that stays off field shooting at us. Let's meet with the suspicious figure. Symbol of monstrosity. Gains a charge when you roll a cursed unit in the unit store. Use this item from the inventory before combat to spend 5 charges per enemy in the combat. To launch a Doom Meteor dealing 500 spell damage. Can be used once per combat. Or 40 spell power, 4 mana regeneration after 20 seconds of combat, the wearer dies. Oh. And then is replaced. No. Gains a charge when you roll a cursed unit in unit store. Fine, let's do that. The others, I'm not too enamored with them. Here. Roll. Nothing. Roll. Fine, we can get another big dude. Holy, nice. Oh, I don't have enough money. Okay. I have a lot of uncommon duplicators. And a common duplicator. Let's do this. Oh, let's turn this one in. I got an achievement. GG. Prismatic stuff. Let's create a new item. Some items, when combined, can create something. I think we save it for later. For the tournament. Oh, a temporary... on anything to after ship. And then the Unimate gains instant... No. I think we're good. We don't need those kinds of shenanigans. Currently, our weakest unit is Holly. It has very few hit points. Need to find a way to level it up a bit and give it some equipment. This one is 1 XP, 4 cash, and attack speed. Yeah, I want to give attack speed to this guy, to Proton. We have another cloning capsule, which is probably going to go on Holly. So that when, if it survives, we get the chance at finally duplicating it. Leveling it up, rather. So another Shredomatic here. That's nice. One reroll. We get... Well, we cannot get it right now because it's expensive, but... we can do later. I think we can we can win against the tall troll like this. I want to stay a bit at the back to have more of that stuff going in direction of our tank. Oh, break dance. Here, attack your friends for a bit. Didn't do much. Oh my god, the Shredomatic. Absolutely brutal. The moment I said that, it got insta-gived, by the way. Healer War Banner, Dweller War Banner. No, what? Since the Shredomatic scales so hard already by itself, let's make him a bit tankier. Oh, very nice, very nice. And now we go to the tournament. Now, the tournament stage is completely different from the previous one. Because right now, hearts don't matter. When you lose during the tournament stage, you're out. So, if you have usable things, you need to use them. Now, everything that we have here is rare. I want to show you a thing. They do not combine. Why? Because the cap is tier 4. It's possible to make it to tier 5, but it requires some special abilities. In general, you cannot make it past the tier 4, meaning that currently I do not have any use for uncommon duplicators because my units are rare, 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 common, common, and the only one that is uncommon is already tier 4. So essentially I'm going to recycle these for cash, because we're already at the cap of the things that we can put on the field. Enemy has a ton of annoying stuff. I think we turn the bug into something different. Oh my god, it ended up being a mage, and now I also have the mage trait. Jesus. We roll. We roll. An extra Holly. Shredomatic. Shredomatic, nice. Holly, nice. Holly, nice. You do the breakdance thing. There and there. I have oh, thank God! I'm really happy there is this this notification, because hex modifiers, there are some that are going to be fixed in the same place, but some change all every turn, and it's easy for me to not think about that. This fight was way easier than I had expected. Our tank, you may have noticed, didn't make it to the end. Unfortunately, JF Sebastian did not survive this fight. But he's not particularly tanky. Doesn't have many items, and I didn't get many items for a tank. Let's... Can we shrink it? Oh, we shrink it! Let's go! It worked! Holly is level 3. If we could get another Holly while we're... Okay, good, you see? GG! Now everything we have is tier 4, meaning we have no use for the cloning capsule. This fight... Let's make this guy less scary, at least at the beginning of the fight. Oh, I need to charge it more. Yeah, right. Oh, then it's GG for now. You're a Dragon Horror Scrapper. How about you're not? They lost Horror, which is nice. Losing Horror is really good. The Horror trait is pretty painful. Don't really want it to pierce all enemies. You know what? Let's go like this. Let's see. We're ahead in the power curve. Let's see how things go. Okay, good. Easy, easy. There are some units with abilities that deal crazy AoE damage, or, you know, can borderline one-shot an enemy unit. They completely turn around the result of a battle. Here, you may notice, I remember to do that. Map, cannot use it. Fine. Okay, this one is annoying, but whatever. And a lot of skeletons. There is a universe. No, there is no universe. I cannot prevent them from doing skeleton things. Of these units, the scariest is probably going to be this one, but it's not going to have a very good time against my front line. My enemy is just skeletons. What we can do is we turn this hopefully into not a skeleton. Yeah. Oh my god. We turn... Okay. Let's do this. So at least when all the when all the units die, this one will not come back because it's not a skeleton. Can we shrink it? Can we shrink it? Yes. And you do not do anything until you walk. Okay. I think that's it. The best we can do is send it and see how we do. front line is brutal. Jeff Sebastian taking hits and surviving at 5% hit points. Now he healed. Easy, but stuff will come back. Now, luckily that random potion prevented one extra dude from coming back. And the fight ended up being fairly close. They come back again. The fight ended up being fairly close, but with the Giga Mech here having life drain and hitting like a truck, he could solo most of the army. It was pretty nice. We won a run. Yay! So doing a full run can take quite some time, because even if you do not have to talk, you know, it's still about 30 minutes for a full run, maybe 20 plus. And I just finished unlocking everything. Yeah. At the end of the day, at the end of the fight, you can bring up the recap to see who did the most of something. Currently, my Shredomatic is leading the charge with everything. It was brutal. It was absolutely brutal. High rarity units are very well balanced in the sense that they tend to be very strong, but you have access to them much later in the game, meaning that when you start to get them, there is a chance that you already have high tier, low rarity units that are not necessarily comparable, but maybe they can put up a fight for a few rounds, but eventually you're going to be using a rare unit or two to carry you into the fight. So this was a full run of this new little game that has definitely stole my heart in the last couple of days, because I like games that I can play by myself without having to worry about what other people do, but I also like to play against other people, and this form of multiplayer is my favorite, and Autobattler games in general are something that I do like. It's currently on sale on Steam. I mentioned it earlier, I believe it's $7 for me. Your local currency may be different, but it's very cheap, and if you have ever been interested in this kind of game, it's 100% recommended by yours truly. Bye guys, and take care.